All right, here's the deal. I've got 15 minutes. I'm going to design whatever Gemini tells me to design. So here's my prompt. I design identity systems and logos. I only have 15 minutes. Give me a brief for one thing I can design. Let's see what it tells me. In the meantime, I'm going to get my timer set up. There we go. That's 15. Okay, let's see what we can do. The brief for Velo. Focus on a single high impact mark or a core typographic lockup. Okay, that'll be nice. The client, an urban premium e-bike brand focused on sleek minimal design and high-speed city commuting. They want to look less clunky tech gear and more like high-end Italian automotive design meets modern streetwear. How am I going to do this in 15 minutes? Okay, design one of the following. Pick whichever sparks an idea first. A word mark, custom typographic treatment of the word velo, lowercase preferred, and an abstract icon or symbol, a mark that represents speed, electricity, or motion, designed to fit cleanly in the front of a frame of a bicycle. Oh, interesting. The vibe. Keywords: aerodynamic, premium, electric, effortless, visual direction, high contrast, sharp angles, ultra smooth curves. Think forward momentum. 1 to 5 minutes sketching. Fill out a page with messy ideas. 5 to 12. Pick the strongest concept and bring it into your vector software. Focus entirely on form and geometry. And 12 to 15, refine the curves, check optimal balance, drop it into a quick dark mode, background to make it pop. The clock is ticking, go create something cool. Okay, yes it is. So here's what I'm gonna do. Start the timer, bang. So Ferrari, okay. I didn't know Ferrari is Italian, that's funny. Okay, so my best bet is to go probably with just a word mark logo, Velo. I already have a font in mind. Okay, yeah, it's this one. This one, and then I have another one in the ends. It's this one here. Probably if we do a word mark, we need really strong base font to start from, and these are both uppercase. I want something lowercase for that modern feel. Like I said, okay, what can I do? Oh, I have to flip through all of these. You know what? This one's kind of interesting. It's a little thick. I need to thin it out, but I might be able to do something with that. And I want to make everything kind of feel connected because I don't have time to sketch, but if I can connect it, try to make it look like a what's the word? Like a bicycle, that would be pretty cool. Because here's the thing: the E and O already make a shape, right? So I'm gonna just take this right now, duplicate this, and maybe I can like sketch this into something. So like, what if I need we have the L at a slant with the O here. The E is part of the bike, so it's like a dude's head. The E is the seat, and the V, maybe something like that. That's or V L. Oh, I'm drawing with my mouse here, by the way, so this is gonna be super messy. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So like this, L and O. Okay, interesting. I'm not liking how this is starting out. Let's just kind of keep conceptualizing here. So I can try to connect like that, V. So I'm connecting this bridge of the E to the L. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to redraw this. So this is like a C, and then that turns into an L, and then an O. Very interesting. Doesn't really very much scream bicycle to me, but let's try and work with this. So first thing I need to do is convert this to curves. Okay, I need to select this guy, shrink it down. This is gonna get skewed quite dramatically, like that. Okay, and now what I need to do is somehow break this apart. What's the best way to do this? Because I don't want. Okay, if we do something like that, what happens if I delete that? Nothing. Cool. We're gonna have to heavily customize that, but what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna take this and also skew it, but then just grab these and curve it like so. Bring this down for better weight, because I want to make it kind of match in weight. What did it say? Angular corners and but like curving, like swooping curves or something like that. So what I want to do is, oh, you know what? That's fine. Take this and completely curve it like so. Let's get rid of that. Nope. Curve it there. I don't want to curve this one though. Kind of like that. And let's bring this up. I'm just the thing about this type of thing, ungroup that, is I'm just basically working at my own pace, trying to do my best here. Let's try and match the curve of this E. That could be kind of cool. Curve of the E, and then this will come straight across. So make that straight. So that now it makes it look kind of sleek, you know, sort of. I kind of screwed it up. There we go. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Okay, now the big feature here is this break where the L curves into the E. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to totally just customize this, and the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna cut this out like so. Let's change this color so I can differentiate it, get rid of the stroke. Okay, take this and set it aside because I'm going to delete this. And now I can delete this, right? No, okay, I didn't quite do this how I should have. There we go. Now I got rid of it. Okay, I'm going to delete this. I can delete this one and then just bring this up, because what we want to do with this L is bring this across like so, like that. Kind of like that, except I do want this to come up. We'll fix curves a little later. Okay. Interesting. This doesn't really fit anymore, so I'm gonna make this come down into a point. Okay, you have to stick like so, and then go there. This will come down, maybe like that, and I want to connect it a little more to the L, and then try to match this up a little bit. Okay. Let's zoom out and take a look, see what we're thinking. Okay, interesting. Let me grab a picture of a bicycle. So let's just go here, images, by electric bike. I'm just gonna grab whatever pops up. This guy. Copy this. Let's head back into Affinity, paste this in here. I'm gonna need to make myself another artboard. Oh, give me an artboard. There we go. This is all types of like unbalanced, all types of like terrible balance here. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, this looks rough. Is the O okay? Does the O need to be bigger? It might need to. If I shrink the V, it might actually help my case, because Maybe. I don't know. What do we got? I've got 6.5 minutes left, so I'm gonna spend a little bit more time trying to refine this. If we want sweeping curves, let's bring this O in here and see if we can use it to help shape our V, which I can, like that. Yeah, there we go. Sweeping curves. Now what I can do is make this a softer corner so it really comes around smoothly. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, let me make a duplicate version of this over here and move this to the side. Okay, so I can connect the E or I can bring the L down again. So what I'm going to do is undo a little bit of what I did earlier. Whoops. Bring this here. And let's just try and redo this. Let's go there. Man, it's so hard to grab some of these tiny nodes sometimes. It's rough. It's a little rough. Okay, now what I'm going to do is grab from this L shape, like so. Get rid of the stroke. Just move it down. Actually, I'm going to move it down like this. Like so. Okay, I don't really love that, but that's okay. Let's make this more of a tire looking thing instead of like a head. So that's a tire. What I don't know if I need to make any adjustments to that. Let's make this more swooping. Kind of like this, yeah. And now this will come here. Swoop here. Swoop here. I don't know why it's swooping like this. This is so thick. This needs to round out. Oh, okay. Move that in. And like this. Oh, my hand is clenching. Come on, I need to select the things. Okay. All right, we have a couple of ideas. I have 3 minutes left on the timer. Which one is my favorite? I don't like how this V looks, so I'm gonna undo that. I think the L is okay. I'm gonna just bring this up a bit, if anything, to give it a little bit more spacing so we can better differentiate things here. Let's move that. Let's bring this down again and make it a tire. And this needs rounded out here. Okay, something like this. Why do I keep selecting stuff? That's because of the pixel. Get rid of that. It's getting in my way. Okay, what else can we do to kind of smooth things out? I got 2.5 minutes. Can do that. Let's just do something like this and maybe that. That's kind of interesting. Same thing with this. There we go. Okay, if we're gonna do something like that, then let's mirror that with this there, like so. Except maybe I want this to curve on this corner, which I may or may not be able to do just because of the shape of it. Yeah, so let's just curve this one then. So flowing curves. Try and make it feel real sleek. I'm going to combine both of these like so. There we go. Now it makes kind of a backwards L shape too, which is cool. And maybe what I might try and do is flip it like that. No, flipping it like that won't work. What I need to do is undo the curves like this. Oh, come on. Actually, I don't know if I joined these two. Come on. Jeez, why is it so hard to click on these tiny little nodes? Close it. Does that help? That doesn't help. Okay. Alright, I think this is the closest, best thing that I'm getting. I don't love this E at all. This E is the worst part of this. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. This E. Okay. No, come on. Do it like this. Okay, unify. Oh, what happened? Alright, now I'm going to start combining the curves. Okay, I think it might be some type of stroke, so I'm just going to expand it to the stroke. What is going on with this E, bro? This E is trying to kill me. Well, looks like I have to group it. I have 10 seconds left before this goes off. Let's make this white and put it on the bike. Okay, there it is. Wow. All right. I didn't have time to work on this at all. If there's one thing I'm going to do, if I have the liberty to, is just paint that out. Oh, what the heck happened to my... What the E, bro? This E is killing me. Okay. So, after all of that mess, this was the logo that we came up with. For 15 minutes, is it good? Does it just absolutely suck? Let me know what you think. But thanks for watching. Peace out.